Hello, and welcome to my predictions video for New Japan Pro Wrestling Dontaku 2023. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Starting with the kickoff match on the pre-show, which I'm not quite sure I fully understand. From what I can tell, this is going to be a gauntlet match, but the one running the gauntlet is going to be like predetermined and as opposed to just kind of winner stays on. I don't know. I don't know exactly how this match is going to work, but regardless, we've got, like, let me try and do this. I'm not great with the Young Lions. Yuto Nakashima, Oscar Lube? I don't know. Ryohei Oiwa, who I've heard of, but I can still butcher his name, and Bolton Oleg. I've not heard of three of these, so I'm going to pick Oiwa to pick up the win because I've heard of him. There you go. Expert analysis. Now, on to the main show. We're starting things off with an 8-man tag featuring Chaos, which is represented by Yo, Toriyanu, Yoshihashi, and Hiroki Goto. And they're taking on, is this exclusively House of Torture? Well, it's Bullet Club, by the way, isn't it? Of Dick Togo, Sho, Yujiro Takahashi, who is the one I'm unsure about being in House of Torture, and Evil. It's kind of a toss-up, this, but I would say on the Bullet Club side, there's Dick Togo and Takahashi, who are quite likely to take falls here. And there's on the other side, there's Yoshihashi and Goto, who almost eternally booked strong these days. Yo and Sho is a toss-up, so they kind of eliminate each other. And Yano can win any match on any given day in New Japan's booking system. Evil has had quite the fall from grace from when he turned heel and won the world title. So I'm going to go with Chaos to win this. That's my final answer. And in case you can't already tell, I've not been watching a lot of New Japan recently, so if there's nuance in the build to the matches that's kind of giving away the results, I probably don't know it. So we'll see how I do, eh? Next match is a 6-man tag featuring the Mighty Don't Kneel, represented by Kosei Fujita, Shane Haste, and Mikey Nichols. And they're taking on the United Empire, which is represented by Great Khan, Kyle Fletcher, and Mark Davis, who are Aussie Open, as far as I'm aware. Right? Yes. Yes, I just checked. Where's my card? So the Mighty Don't Kneel are on a bit of a push at the moment, having recruited ZSJ. But Great Khan is always booked pretty strong as far as I can tell. Aussie Open, are they the current? Yeah. I can't remember what I was saying now. I'll start again. So the Mighty Don't Kneel are obviously, on a bit of a push at the moment. They've just recruited Zack Sabre Jr. And earlier this year, and are pushing forward. However, on the United Empire side, we've got Great Khan, who's always been booked strong, and we've got the current IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, as far as I'm aware, Aussie Open. So, a couple of ways they could go with this. This could be to strengthen United Empire a little more. Or this could be to establish new challenges for the tag titles, or maybe that's already been established. But for that reason, to build intrigue towards a tag title match between these two factions, I'm going to go with the Mighty Don't Kneel to pick up the win, with either Shane or Mikey pinning Kyle or Mark to sort of stamp their authority over this tag team feud and show that they deserve a tag title shot. So there you go, that's what I'm going to pick. Next, another 6-man tag. Kevin Knight, Kushida, and Shota Umino against Francesco Akira, TJP, and Aaron Hanare, who are also representing the United Empire. Oh, and Kushida and Kevin Knight are known as the Jet Setters, apparently. I didn't know this. I did not know this. So, I've picked United Empire to lose the other match, so I'm going to pick them to win this match just so they don't get completely buried through the show. I don't have any more sort of insight than that. Kishida's obviously a pretty big name, pretty big star, so probably won't be him taking the loss. But yeah, let's go with United Empire to pick up the win here. Next match, another 6-man tag. LIJ, represented by Bushi, Shingo Takagi, and Tetsuya Naito, taking on... Now, I was about to say Suzuki Gun, but that's not right. That doesn't exist anymore. These are representing just 5 guys, but I'm right in thinking all 3 of these were in Suzuki Gun together, right? But they're taking on Doki, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Taichi, who are part of the new faction, Just 5 Guys. Tough one. I'm going to side with my boy Naito and just say LIJ win, but it's not based on anything, really. It's just, I guess I'll go with my favourite. So yeah, I'm going to go with Naito to pick up the win there, but honestly, who knows? Next, we have the Strong Openweight Championship match. Kenta, in his 3rd defense, defending against Hikuleo, the man who kicked Jay White out of Japan and continues his campaign against the Bullet Club here, by trying to take some gold from them. This is a tough one, because obviously that's a big deal, beating Jay White and kicking him out of Japan. Like, being given that responsibility is, you know, no small task, you know, nothing to be sneezed at. I do love me some Kenta, though. I want Kenta to win this, because I love me some Kenta. But, you know, I'm going to go with Hikuleo here. I think the push continues. I'll be happy to be proven wrong, though. I'll be happy if Kenta wins. Up next, we've got the TV Championship match, and here is Zack Sabre Jr., still the first and only champion, in his 6th defense, taking on Jeff Cobb. So continuing that feud between the Mighty Don't Kneel and the United Empire. Oh, this is a tough one to call, isn't it? Because Jeff Cobb is always kept strong in New Japan and you know, and always puts in good performances. Zack Sabre Jr., though, is just awesome. And deserves to be the champion forever, in my opinion. I wonder if I assume Zack's still doing the gimmick of trying to make the matches go 15 minutes. We could potentially see that retention by time limit. So I'm going to pick Zack Sabre Jr. with the caveat that I'm still going to give myself the point if they draw on time limit, because that is a win for Zack Sabre, isn't it? It's a moral victory. So I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to go with Zack Sabre to retain. I could definitely see Jeff Cobb picking up the title here, though. We shall see. Next, we have a 6-man tag for the Never Openweight 6-man Tag Team Championships. In only their 2nd defense, we've got Ren Narita, El Desperado, and Minoru Suzuki, who now represent a faction called Strong Style. Keeping Despy and Suzuki together, though, from Suzuki Gun. Wow, they're being challenged by, what a team this is, Okada, Ishii, and Tanahashi. Woo! I mean, wow. It's only the 2nd defense, and I really want Suzuki, Desperado, and Narita to win and retain, but I can't bet against that team. I mean, Ishii could take the loss at the hands of Suzuki potentially here, for that to happen, I guess. But how do you bet against a team with Okada and Tanahashi on it? Yeah, I'm just gonna say. The challengers win. Okada, Tanahashi, and Ishii win the titles. You know what? The more I say that, the more I actually think I'm wrong. I think, you know, the fact that these are a cohesive faction, Suzuki, Desperado, and Narita, might outweigh the star power. But you're a fool if you predict New Japan and bet against Okada. You're going to be wrong more than you're right, aren't you? So I'm going to go with Okada's team to win. Next, we have the Never Openweight Championship. Tama Tonga defending against David Finlay, who's just taken over as leader, ? Of Bullet Club, right? I'm right in thinking all this, yeah? I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but this is Tama Tonga's campaign against Bullet Club continuing. Saying Tama Tonga's only in his second defense. I'm assuming since I last watched that Tama Tonga's lost the title and gained it back, maybe? Or just not been defending it? That's a weird one, because I'm sure he's been champion for a little while now. Didn't he win it at Wrestle Kingdom? He either won it or retained it at Wrestle Kingdom, right? No, he won it because wasn't Carl Anderson the champion going in? I think. Anyway, oh, this is a tricky one because Tama's only in his second defense of this reign, so it's quick turnaround to lose the title again. But David Finlay's like mid-big push as a newly turned heel, relatively newly turned heel. Oh, Tama Tonga. Let's go Tama Tonga, but I don't know. Didn't feel good that. What about if I say David Finlay? Okay, I felt more confident in that. Let's go with David Finlay. I'm going with gut feeling alone. Saying the name out loud. When I said Tama Tonga, I felt a tinge of regret that I was going to be wrong, so I'm going to go with David Finlay. There we go. I didn't feel that same regret when I picked Finlay. Anyway, main event. Sanada in his first defense of the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship takes on Hiromu Takahashi, his former teammate in LIJ. I mean, Sanada's winning this, right? Like, I love Hiromu, and I think it'd be really fun for Hiromu to win the World Heavyweight Championship, but this is Sanada's first defense. He's just started on this new arc outside of LIJ. I feel like it's a bit soon to be swiping the legs out from under him. That said, they do have a bit of a history of champions' first reigns being pretty short. In some instances. And kind of cutting the knees out from under them. But I'm going to say they don't do that here. I'm going to say Sanada retains against Takahashi. So let me know in the comments what you agree and disagree with. So that you can do that effectively, allow me to just quickly go over my predictions again. I'm predicting Oiwa to win the Gauntlet Young Lion consecutive battle match, whatever it is, in the pre-show. I'm picking Chaos to beat Bullet Club in the opener. Then I picked the Mighty Don't Kneel to beat United Empire in the second match. That's the one with Aussie Open in it. The third match between the same two... Oh, no, not the same two factions at all. But I'm going to pick United Empire to pick up a win in that one over Kevin Knight, Kushida, and Umino. Next match, I think I picked LIJ to beat not Suzuki-gun. This is just 5 guys, isn't it? Yeah. The strong openweight championship match, I'm picking Hikuleo to beat Kenta and pick up the title. World TV Championship, I'm picking Zack Sabre Jr. to retain. 6-man tag team championship match, I'm picking Okada, Tanahashi, and Ishii to win the belts. I'm picking David Finlay. This is a lot of title changes, I'm realizing now as I go back to back. I'm picking Finlay to beat Tama Tonga for the Never Openweight Championship. And I'm picking Sanada to beat Takahashi to retain the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. As I say, let me know in the comments what you agree with, what you disagree with, what your predictions are. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and share with your friends if you think they would enjoy, and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. It would be greatly appreciated. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ebeza, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.